Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Demise, Rise of the Kutan. We're going to continue our solo play adventures into the revenge content. And I believe we're getting ready to take on the Leviathan. That's the goal at least. So just like last time, we're gonna make our way down there to the edge of that pool. This time, we are going to take the teleporter inside to the Great Seas. Looks like some of this started respawning. To make sure we don't get ourselves into a bad situation, but we should be fine. Oh, that's right, we did lose a dexterity, didn't we? Well, we'll fix it next time we're in town. That won't be the make or break, you know? It did kinda stop responding. So they got us. Well, there you go. Well, this does give us a chance to get the dexterity, I suppose. Well, it happens. I guess some of this part started respawning too. That's fine, we will sort it as we go. Huh. Don't really want to do that. We'll get him on the way out if we still want to. Oh, we're just about back to where we were at. There we go. Takes care of them. This room didn't respawn, I'm noticing that. So we've got to make sure that we've got this on. It's easier, honestly, if there is a group of enemies nearby, because then we can pause it. Do you? Well, that's very cute. Well, hopefully we can just get down here. Well, the less groups that want to actually fight us, the better. This is a different setup of enemies than before, so I'm hoping that it's there. But we'll find out. Nope, it's here. Huh. Yep, we got the Leviathan. That's our goal, is this tome. That's all we need now. So, even if something gets us, we have already accomplished our mission. So we're ahead of schedule of last time. Say something looked off there, so I was just looking at it. Must have been just a weird angle. Okay, so we are totally a-okie dokie. Yep, so then we put on the medallion again, and bam, right back here. And then we can mosey our butts out here. So then we return back to town and get the next step of the quest, which is to go find our buddy Maruk. Where could that boy be? Better yet, do we think we can reach it? Yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we? Yeah, we can't clear this one with our friends the way they are, but you know, we can get the experience for the shrubs at least. Yeah, it stopped responding for a few turns, but we're good. We do have to fight our way through a few rooms here, though. These ones we can cast on. It's the black ones you can't do it to. The black flies. Well, that was kind of dangerous, but we're okay. So we can clear these, we just have to switch weapons. We've almost made it out. Fantastic. Bam, and so we return. We should probably level up. Cool. We can resurrect our friend. We can talk to them. Nope, that doesn't give us anything new. We've probably already done that. We already have the spell that we turned in, so I could switch to Magi and turn it in that way, but you know, that's how we got into that mess last time, so I'm just gonna store it away for now, and I'll sort that out at a future adventure. But our next quest is to go find our friend Maruk and finish this. Supposedly, he's at the end of the hatchery, so we're gonna go see if we can get there. Now, there are several ways to the hatchery. Some are quicker than others. Now, interestingly enough, there's a pretty decently fast way from where we were just at with the Leviathan. And I suppose since we're here, we may as well go for it. Now we have some great potential for getting murked along the way, so don't be too surprised if we take a few deaths. It depends a lot on what we come across. This is definitely the do or die time. And boy, is there a potential for some die. But we're not going to start off with doom and gloom. We're still going to give it our best. Huh. Well, I didn't mean to go down that one. Alright, so we're here. And if we go all the way over here, where is it at? That wasn't even dangerous. They were just spitting on us. But whatever we fight here could be spicy. These guys will join us if we talk to them. Why not? So this road will lead us to the beginning of the hatchery, right? And then if we just go straight up, now this, and this is the adventure. This is where it starts mattering a lot at what we come across. Now our goal is not to fight every group, but it is important that we can survive whatever we do fight. So those are shortcuts out. So those right there, those giants in front of us, that is the worst group for us to fight. We want to fight literally any group but those. I mean, these demons next to us aren't too good for us either. I'm just trying to determine which way is the right way to go for further. Okay, I think I remember which way takes us where we want to go. I just had to look around. Now we are probably going to lose most of these friends we got on us. Simply because keeping these guys alive is going to be pretty triple. I didn't mean to fight these guys, but they're not a threat. I meant to cast heal. Now the alternate targets that we have in our party will make it a little less likely that any of us in particular are gonna die, but we will spend some time healing them up. What I am kind of surprised at is that they're not actually just completely murking them. I actually had thought that was pretty likely. We actually are trimming them down, though. Just like before, we do have to clear our way through these guys because they will attack us if we try to move. This has not fully respawned, interestingly enough. This is a weird mixed group. It's not all Dragoneers or Dragon Warriors, which is nice. And we are still gonna have to clear it. They're certainly taking the brunt of the attacks instead of us. But the nice thing is that if we get this to the actual Maruk fight, they might take a beheading for us. I actually do not know if Maruk beheads, but he's with the Kutan General, you know, so that guy beheads. We're actually pretty close to where they're at now. I'm gonna cast Establish Mystic Portal here, so we can return if we need to. We can get back to our normal room as we wish. You want to join too, huh? Absolutely. What the frick are you? Oh, these guys. Okay. These guys are not really that dangerous. But you see up ahead of us, that is Maruk. He is just flying up there in the sky. He's having a good old time. You see his buddy, the Kutan. He got us. And our friends. Well, now you know why we put a portal down. Well, we're gonna go in and end this. I'm sure we'll take a round or two to die to this lovely clown crew, but we are going to get them as well. Apparently they're not good at flying. I mean, he's not beheading us, so that's a thing. So far. Can we magic him? We sure could. He is very dead. That is Maruk. And the Kutan Genol totally slam-bammed in the dirt. And we don't even have to go anywhere to get out. We do have, well, actually we don't have a portal, so we do have to get out a different way. But, having said that, there is like a bunch of different exits from this place. Which one do we want to take? This place is still empty, huh? Well, you see where we're at? So there are several ways we could go to get out. I'm going to pick one. So we got some great whites here. We could fight them. We don't need to fight them. I'll fight the bottom feeders. Yeah, this is nowhere close to as difficult as what we were doing. So we are gonna get out of here without too much trouble. So we have two real choices. That's right, we could go this way. Or we could go up to the northwest. That exit is also an option. I like this one. We can go this way. But with this quest complete, there's only one more left to do, the very final one. And that's just getting to a place and basically bumping into the wall. We learned where that is. We'll go there. Bam, and there's a teleporter back to town. Oh, well, that wasn't it. But, you know what's funny? This will just bring us back there if we get past the priest. And the priest is not really all that dangerous, so bam, we're past him. I did kind of forget which way was which. I could have read the annotations, I just kind of didn't. So it doesn't take you quite home, but it's very close. Close enough that getting out is just a little walk. And bam, that's the next quest sorted. Okay, so there are a couple of ways where we can go to get there, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go get our portal back. I'm gonna take the the easy way back to the game room. This one is only available after all of the Ascension content and the beginning of the Revenge, and it is not the normal way to the room. But it is not one that's hidden either. Not really. I think it's this one, right? Yes. Cool. And now we have that back. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of level up this time. I think pushing too far in at this time will take too long, but we can kind of work our way towards the next step, but we're definitely not going to finish the next quest immediately. It'll take at least a couple of clears. It's pretty deep into territory. But it should take us maybe an hour to do it. Maybe a little less. Depends on how spicy they want to fight us. We'll play with Boris. Boris is a fun friend, you know? There we go. You actually have a treasure chest. Good for you. Where is that? There we go. Can we open it? Ah. I actually don't remember which way is even the quickest way to get there, but I do know several ways that can get us there. So we're just gonna have to pick a way and go for it. That's pretty much the strategy. Those guys aren't usually aggressive. I didn't really want to deal with a group of these, but we'll do it. They'll enjoy it less than we do. All the ways I know are pretty much through the Dragon Palace. So that is going to be our first way of clearing. So there's one through one of the throne rooms that takes us there. There's another one that goes through the place near the library. That's probably the one I will push for. I had a feeling it was another one of these groups. Well, we can't run, so we're gonna fight. I mean, technically each one that runs or dies makes it easier for us to do this safely. Okay, good. If we get out of there too, like, they're just doomed. That gives us a fresh start. I just didn't want us to die by trying to rush out too hard. Hallways are the most dangerous place to fight those guys. Sometimes they're fine though. Yeah, we're gonna kind of clear our way as far as we can, but we're not gonna get all the way there. I know about where I'm aiming for. I do believe that this is going to be pretty easy. It's just a whole bunch of dragons. So we'll be turning around when we pin, more or less. That is a lot of dragons in this room. But they're not as dangerous as some of them. These guys are just numerous, not really as hard-hitting as the Dragoneers. Of course, if we get stuck in the room, it won't matter how hard they hit. It's definitely not letting me move again. Yeah, they might get us. Because, nope, we got lucky. We got lucky. When it's doing that, it's usually respawning something. That's been my experience. But we're not going to go out of our way to pin. We'll just clear our way until a certain point, and then we'll turn around. Do you? Alright. Join the party. Let's try talking to him. What did this guy say? When I was younger, I planted a tree. Good for you, buddy. That made them a druid. Yeah, like I said, there's more than one way to go here. The way I'm gonna clear is to the south. That pathway. This guy's not strong enough to deal with these dragons. I'm tired of trying to keep him alive, so I'll just carry him instead. It's easier. That's a spicy set of groups. We'll get it. Well, that went pretty well. Got another one immediately. is what I meant by there would be a lot of dragons. And we do still have to clear the exit, because I noticed that it had respawned, so we should probably go back before it's completely sorted to the pinpoint of pinning. I think this is probably the last group I'm gonna fight. Oh, it was a Dragoneer group. I was wondering why they were being spicy. So they're having trouble reaching us, which is funny. So we're just dealing with their breath weapons. Cool. Well, we're gonna go back. I actually thought I was fighting the other guys for a second. But it turned out okay. Well, it didn't go well for them. Bam, back in town. We'll drop off our druid. I'll drop off our gold. Cool. Well, I'm gonna take a short break and then we will mosey our way in to try to finish the very last quest. I'll see y'all in a moment. Bye-bye, y'all.